our time together, so I hope you're having fun with me. My name's Nicole Hickel. If there's one thing that I really rave about, I get excited about a lot of things. There's a lot of things that get me excited whenever it comes to getting organized, but I personally own these bins in the aqua and gray, and I love utilizing them because think about it. We probably have these bins right now, right? They're empty. And this is how they stand when they are empty, right? This is how they stand. And then what happens if I want to access this bin, I can't get into it. Now moving to what we're showing you from StoreSmith, their 3-piece of their collapsible dual access. If I want to get to my bottom one, I just pull this. And that is it. I can see everything that's here because it's clear, and then I just pull it, and then you are ready to go. So this is the aqua gray, and I'll show you how easily it collapsed. Rebecca will show you too, because it's not gonna be bulky like those other bins. And then we have it in the dusty rose, which is the one that's filled out. There's purses here. You can use it in a nursery if you're a new mom, or even if you're a grandmother and you watch babies sometimes. They have handles on the side so you could easily carry them, but you're also not only storing them in a nice way that looks great, but also protecting them from the dust and the dirt when you have them in here. Big customer pick on this one, over 80 perfect 5 stars. One person I'll share from California says, these bins are great. I need lots of storage in my small apartment, and these are out in the open and they complement the space. So they're not an eyesore whenever you're storing something, but also it's protecting it from the dirt and the dust that can get on there. 726-393 is the item number. Without further ado, Rebecca Wood's back with us. Hey, Rebecca, you know, we always have fun presenting these because we just love them because they work. They work.
I get so excited when I get to talk about these with you because you get so excited because you have them at home and you see the difference it can make in your life, right? I mean, you showed us those blue bins we've all had to deal with up until now. You have to move A, B, you have to do that weird little dance, you know, to be able to do it. You hurt your back. When you're not using these, this is all the space it's going to take up, that's it. But when you are ready to use these, you're just going to open it up just like this. And this is a specifically engineered floor that is going to allow you not only to store, but stack 44 pounds. So as I put this top on, so you see you have top entrance and you have that front entrance. Watch as I do this. Do you see that?
Yeah.
There's no bowing, it stays put. So you can also stack all of your heavy items on top of each other. But if I don't want it, my painting right now, and I don't want to get it to my other crafts, but I want to get to my yarn, I don't have to move the top two to grab it, which means it's just as easy to put away. So these are going to, in an instant, get you organized, but keep you organized, which is, I think, the biggest thing. We can all get organized by spending a day, putting in some hard work. Through time, it's going to get harder to stay organized. These are going to keep you organized.
Oh my gosh.
In all of your right?
They are. I absolutely love them so much. I love that. Why it's called dual access is because it has a lid on top, is what we're usually used to seeing, right? But what's so unique and what makes this special here is this dual access in the front. And it's magnetic. So, you know, I have it on a shelf for my husband where I put some of his hats because I don't know why he has so many. He just loves his hats, right? But so when I can't reach it and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to reach, I don't want to grab the ladder, I just slap it and it just closes. So that's what I love about it too. And then that magnetic, it's just so strong that it's not gonna, whenever you put the weight, I mean, 44 pounds, that's from the smallest one that you get to the largest, and they're all the same in length and width. It's the height that's the difference. So it's 15 by 15, then the height goes by 7 to 10 to 15, so you can fit a lot in this. I love the review that I read that someone has a small apartment and they display it and they say it complements their area. Another person saying these StoreSmith collapsible storage bins are nice and sturdy. Organizing my closet is so much easier now. And then finally, someone from Florida, fits perfectly on closet shelves, and I can see through the panels to distinguish what I have stored in each box. That's what I love too, is that I know that, oh, it's my purses that are in there. For my husband, it's his hats. For the bigger one, I use it for my daughter's soccer ball, and I put some tennis balls that are in there as well. There's a reason why there's over 80 perfect 5 stars on this one, some of those reviews that I shared with you, because not only is it just beautiful for your space, you can get the dual access, right? If I want to get to C's the bottom one, well, I don't want to have to move A and B because I can get up to 44 pounds in each. So do I want to move close to 100 pounds or do I want to get right to it? And that's what you're able to do with this. And then, Rebecca, what we show people, I know those are our final colors, by the way. I'll give you the item number if you want to get the aqua gray or the dusty rose. It's 726-393. But then, Rebecca, what I love is when we're not utilizing it, it is so easy to just put down, smaller than a ream of paper. Do you want this solution or do you want this solution, adding the bulk? I mean, you can slide this underneath your bed. You can fit all three of them underneath your bed and not even get any bulkiness added to your room, Rebecca.
Exactly. That's why this is really perfect for like assisted living. All those kids going to the dorm, you're going to love it because as you're going to the actual dorm, this is going to fit in your car, no problem, right? But when you're ready to get there and get organized, you're just going to open it up. As I'm showing you, as I'm building this, I want to tell you too, we made these pretty for a reason. This is hand tailored. Everything in here, the binding has been hand cut and hand sewn. We have gorgeous contrasted piping all the way around. The handles have contrasted piping. We have a little labeling window as well.
Yeah.
And then you've got that little pull and that magnetic front. We did this because we're trying to bring organization to the areas we live. Because what happens then? That's where the clutter happens. For me, it's been my entryway. So I push this in from my entryway. This is exactly how I have it. I've got all of my sunglasses, my mask, my hand sanitizers, everything that usually is strewn across a table in my front entry. And so I walk into the chaos. Now I have it in a pretty home. Love it for all of my dogs. You cannot tell me if you have a dog, you don't have a massive amount of toys and pet products. It's pretty great. Another tip, vacuum attachments. It's so good for vacuum attachments. And I'm like you, I have all of my purses there. I can grab the purse that I want and just as easily put it away. With each size, I cannot stress that enough. 44 pounds, 44 pounds, 44 pounds. With these two colors, I think you'd agree. The greatest things to do with this is get either the blue or the pink. If you know somebody having a baby, load them up with all of the goodies and then give it to them as a gift. Because they could use these for years and years and years and years to come.
Oh my gosh, such a great idea, right? And then whenever they're not utilizing it, they can get it so small that it's not gonna take up any bulk because we know babies accumulate stuff, and then you add it right here, right? Do you want this? Or do you want something bulky whenever you're not utilizing? Because this is empty. This is a great opportunity. Aqua Gray or the Dusty Rose, over 80 perfect 5 stars on this one, so big customer pick. 726393 is the item number on this one. I mean, $7.39 to at least try it out and see if you utilize it. All right, we're gonna take a really quick break.